video on how to do basically you're making a GIF photo background. So open Photoshop, and it probably won't open that fast on your computer. This is my new computer, I'm really excited about it. Go to, new file. I'm a little bit unsure what dimensions I made that background scrolling thing, but we can figure that out together later. But if you just did 1920 by 1080, that's a typical size for something like that. So that would be like, I like to always do 300 resolution, but for web images, sometimes you can do 150 or whatever, or you can just leave it at 300, because when you save it as a GIF, you'll have the ability to readjust those settings. But this will be like future proof for higher resolution screens. And then everything else is just normal. I use a transparent background for this, but you could also do a white background, doesn't matter. So you create your document, and then the first thing I'm going to do is go to File, Window, Timeline. And Timeline will create this animation timeline down here at the bottom. Then I'm going to choose Frame Animation. So choose Create Frame Animation. And then now I just need to plug in my images over here in the Layers panel. So I don't think I have that many images on this computer yet, but I might have some. So let me just see. I'll just look in here. Okay, so let's say I've got this image. Just drop it in there. And I've got this image, so I'll drop that in there. Oh, I forgot I have to hit enter on that. Drop this one in. And then I've got this image. And I've got this women's discipleship image, and I don't know, whatever this is. Some old people church. Okay. So basically what I'm going to do is, for each frame of my timeline, I'm going to have a different image visible. So for this first frame, I'll have all these others invisible and this one visible. Then I'll add a frame. On this one, I'm going to make this one invisible and women's discipleship visible. Add a frame. Again, invisible, visible. And you can see that each one here is different now, right? So I'll add another frame. Invisible, visible. Add another frame. Invisible, visible. So there is my looping timeline. But if I hit play on this little video, you'll see it just goes really, really fast. So what I do is I'll select the first one and then hover the last one, hold shift and select it. So I'm editing all of them at once, and change their duration to I think I may have done 6 seconds. So now if I hit play, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so that's pretty good. And then just looping forever, basically. And then that's kind of it. That's what I do. And there's a way to do it. Like if you really wanted to put a little extra time in, you could create an in-between slide where they're both visible, but the top one is 50% fill, or just 50% opacity, I guess would probably make more sense. So there's like a transition, and make that just a single or a half second or something like that. So let's see how that looks. Or maybe just 0. no delay. Let's try it. So we got this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's too fast. So maybe I can do 0.2 seconds. Let's watch it again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It wasn't great. It was kind of clunky. Let's try that 0.1 second. And I don't know. It creates a little transition. Like you could make 3 of them too. You know. It's just like doing like a stop motion animation, basically. You know, if I have one there, and I add one more of those, and let's make it back to no delay. This one's no delay. This one's no delay. And this one is 25%. And this one is 75%. So now I've got full, like, whatever, 25% opacity, 50%, 25%, and then boom. So let's see how that looks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that was a better transition. If you want to do that, it'll just make it look a little nicer, but it takes more time, obviously. But I'm sure you can figure it out. So then to export now, I don't think you have to do this, but I usually do just because I'm always afraid that it won't work right. I select them all. File, export, save for web legacy is what I do here. And I'm choosing GIF. And it should already choose it for you because you have the timeline open. You can watch it here by hitting the play button. And again, it's just going to be that same thing that we saw before. Oh, that was really fast with no... Oh, it's because it was selected. Yeah, there it is. Okay. And then colors, dither, diffusion, transparency, all those things. It shouldn't matter because your pictures will probably fill the entire background. And then just looping forever, because you can also make it bounce, I think, or just do once. But you want it to just loop through the cycle. And then you say save. Save it onto your desktop or wherever. And then format images only. Yep. And save. So now I'll minimize this, and here's my little GIF. And I open it, and it will inevitably switch on its own. And then you'll basically just upload this to Squarespace. So in Squarespace, login. I don't know if you have access to the back end of the website yet or not, but if you don't, I can help you get that too. Here it is, website. We'll go to just right here and go to settings, because it's the first page background, and that's in settings. Go to media, and there is our little GIF. So you'll remove and upload to here, and that shouldn't change anything else. It'll just have that green tint still and show everybody on there. So love you.